Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Lost. I'm Jesse.
I'm Kristine.
Today we are watching Season 2, Episode 6, Abandoned.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Who got abandoned?
Who did indeed? Walt, maybe?
I mean, to be fair, he was kidnapped, not abandoned.
True, but he was technically abandoned by his adoptive father.
True. But he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that, but maybe he finds out. Maybe Walt comes back. Maybe someone else was abandoned as a child. We don't know that yet.
Sawyer, sort of. Well, not really.
In a way, I mean, his dad did kill himself and his mom. That's the most removed you can be from your child's life. If you think about it. Well, it could be about anyone. Anyone. Any character, even if we know for a fact they were like Jack, you can make the stretch that there's an abandonment somewhere in a flashback for him. You know? Well, we just have to wait and see.
Charlie abandoned. Sort of. By his brother.
By his brother, yeah.
Yeah, see? I don't know.
Honestly, any of them. Any and all of them. Claire, I think her ex mentioned that her dad abandoned her. Ran out.
Locke, for sure.
Oh my God.
Super abandonment issues.
Super to the max abandoned.
Yeah.
He was.
The Locke episode figured it out.
Well, let's see if you're right. But first, you at home, be sure to, support the official release because this isn't a market substitute. It's a YouTube video. I'm not legally allowed to show the whole Lost episode. Only about 10 minutes of it. So that's why it's short. Every now and then I get comments say, "Why'd you cut stuff out?" Like, is it your first day on YouTube? This isn't a market substitute. This isn't here so you can watch this instead of Lost on the many platforms available to you.
Yes.
This is for people to refresh Lost in their minds through fresh eyes. Well, your eyes.
My fresh eyes.
And my fresh takes.
Okay.
I got a lot to say about Lost, and they're mostly positive. Let's watch.
Previously on Lost.
Boone, what do you see?
Oh, Boone. Oh, man, you're gonna make us relive this? How dare. How freaking dare you.
That teddy bear was in about 50% of the commercials for Lost after this point.
Wow.
What do you think?
Did I have it inside?
Wow. Okay, sorry. Damn. Ian Somerhalder. I saw that. Special guest star.
Who's that?
It's Boone.
Oh, it's his real name. I always call him Boone. Every time I see him, I go, "Oh, hey, Boone's in this."
I wonder if it's just the, okay, so it's probably a Shannon episode then. He's in it. It's her flashbacks, maybe. Okay.
I'm sorry.
You need to carry that all the time?
Yes.
I only carry it because I have someone to protect.
Damn, Saeed got game! Shit. My man. I don't think she deserves him, but okay. Hi.
Mike only cares about himself and his kid. Neither's got squat to do with me.
Glad you feel that way.
Didn't expect to see you again.
Damn.
But we have to go. I saw them.
What?
What do you mean you saw
How many were there? Did you see the kids?
Libby. We need to go. Now.
I'll be right back.
Famous last words. He, in fact, did not come right back.
That was quick.
Okay, it's Walt.
Why are you still wet?
Yeah, why are you still wet? Shouldn't be wet anymore.
I was only gone for a few moments. You must have fallen asleep.
This was not a dream. I saw Walt.
Then where is he?
What's wrong?
Shannon had a nightmare. Why is he up?
I woke him.
You woke him?
I heard screams. I got worried. Why, would you rather I had left him over there alone?
You heard screams, so you woke up the baby and ran towards them? He's going to be up all night and fussy all day.
Sorry.
All right, well, there's no harm done. Give him here, then. Okay.
Acting like an old married couple. Why you wake him?
Beautiful, Sophie. Okay, can you bring your shoulders down for me a little? Stand up. Good. And finish. Very nice, ladies.
Did my papa see me?
I think so. Hello.
Shannon, your father's been in an accident. I'm on my way to St. Sebastian's. I'll meet you there.
Mrs. Rutherford?
Yes?
Why don't we talk down here?
Oh, it's Jack.
Your husband was in a head-on collision with an SUV. He suffered massive internal injuries. I'm afraid we were unable to resuscitate him. I'm so sorry.
May I see him?
Of course. Would your daughter like to come?
Stepdaughter. Come on, Shannon.
Why do you have to make that distinction?
So she doesn't forget.
I mean, I kind of get Boone and Shannon, but...
I had to reinforce, like, yeah, no, they weren't related when they had sex, so it's fine. Not blood. See, his mom is not his... I don't know.
Still gross.
How'd you get shot anyway?
What have I done? He got shot when they took my kid.
It's bad, right?
Yeah, it's bad. But it's not real bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they haven't, like, tried to clean it like, with water or anything. I mean, maybe they have, but...
Yeah, just off screen, probably. But water's not enough.
Yeah.
Especially in a jungle like this.
I mean, I'm surprised, too, like, I mean, they, like, Echo found like aloe or whatever that helped Jin's cut.
Yeah.
I'm like...
But it did need a lot of aloe.
There was a whole freaking bush!
There's a cut and there's a hole.
There was a whole freaking bush! He just took one leaf off it.
Do you guys know where Michael and Walt left the stuff that they didn't take with them on the raft?
I think there's stuff still on the beach, back where their tent is.
Thanks.
Poor thing. Can't be easy losing the one person you love on the island.
Yeah, Rose. He's thinking.
I know, right? But, I mean, she thinks Bernard is alive, and she's right!
I know. Hey, do you know we have a Patreon now?
We do?
That's right.
Our Patreon. Talking about
Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Hey guys, Patreon.
I guess sign up for Patreon?
Yeah, just go to Patreon.
Whatever tier you want, or, you know.
There's a link in the description, and at the end of the video, there's like a little square you can click that'll take you right there.
Yeah.
Smell this. That's his, right? Come on, get a good whiff. You're always trying to run off and find him? Then find him. Find Walt.
I mean, it's a good idea, I guess.
Babies like the feeling of being constricted. It's not until we're older that we develop the desire to be free.
They like being swaddled.
Charlie read me the riot act last night for waking me. And as mad as it made me, turns out he was right. You know, it's like we're playing mum and dad to this baby. Yet I don't remember marrying him. I mean, we're practically strangers, him and me. For all I know, Charlie could be some religious freak.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that.
Then why does he carry around a Virgin Mary statue?
What?
You know, one of the little statues? He says he found it in the jungle.
Looks like
Yeah.
But he hasn't taken any. Which good on him.
Death sucks, doesn't it? Hey.
Come back.
Maybe after all this, you'll come visit me in New York.
I won't have to visit if I get that job at the Martha Graham Dance Company. I'll be living there.
Right. Internship.
I know it's like a 1 in 3,000 chance, but may get it.
Absolutely. If you two been getting along.
She hates me. From day one, she resented my relationship with him.
We have to cut inland.
What? Into the jungle? If we keep
The
walking...
beach goes into a peninsula ahead. May not be passable.
You're doing this to get the cowboy back faster, aren't you? You would risk our lives to help him?
It's the only way out.
I can't believe he's still asleep.
That baby is not asleep. I saw its eyes wide open.
Yeah. You did only got two.
Shut up.
What? They can't talk at all?
If he talks, he's gonna get us all killed.
By what? Them? I thought they lived a day back that way.
How about you shut your mouth and get your buddy over here moving?
Yeah, because that's gonna make them more trustworthy of you. Not telling them anything.
But you want me to keep quiet? Then you need to tell me why I have to.
Yeah, man.
They came the first night that we got here. They took 3 of us. Nothing happened for 2 weeks. Then they came back.
Whoa.
They took 9 more. They're smart. And they're animals. And they could be anywhere at any time. Now we're moving through the jungle. Their jungle. Just so that you could save your little hick friend over here. And if you think that one gun and one bullet is gonna stop them, think again. So shut your mouth. Keep moving.
They took my son.
They took a lot of things.
I mean, to be fair, Ana Lucia, you could have just said that. Like, see, this is what I mean.
From the start.
Like, literally, it's them. The people who kidnapped, like, fucking 12 of them. Like, that's all you need to say. Fucking, like, 4 more words. Took you, like, 500 years just to say 4 words. Like, Jesus Christ.
I got it.
You got it? I got it. Oh my God, you're going to New York.
When do I get the money Dad left me? The money from the will?
Shannon, your father and I had a living trust. Everything passed to me. I'm afraid there was nothing specifically designated for you. We all have to work, Shannon.
I can work. I just got this really prestigious internship, and I'm not gonna make any money for a while, but I'm gonna be working like 16 hours a day.
The only thing I've ever seen you do 16 hours a day straight is sleep.
I just need to get to New York. I'll pay you back.
This week, it's an internship. Last year, it was, what, an interior design?
I could do this.
I'm sorry, Shannon. You're on your own.
I said I got it, man. Take a break.
And see look there. Look.
Quiet. You suddenly give a damn about me? Leave me alone. Both of you. I got it.
Falls over.
Hey.
Again, famous last words.
Infection, he's dehydrated.
We gotta keep moving. You wanna stay, that's fine. But we're rolling out.
We can't just leave him, Anna.
Do you remember what happened to us? What they did to us? You remember Goodwin?
You know what? I don't remember. I'm really sorry about whatever happened to him, but I don't care. Mr. Echo, can you help me make a stretcher?
You're gonna carry your friend.
Yeah. We're gonna carry him.
This girl. Jesus. If you don't like them so much, you can just go by yourself.
It looks kind of bad when you abandon the people who you want to join.
Right? Right? That's why I'm like... Wow. Damn.
Yeah, pretty good job.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that, like, she wants to join the other group, But like, she has no idea where they are, and she wants to abandon the only people who know and can put in a good word for them.
I think at this point, Echo can find where they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's so concerned about getting out of their situation because it sounds so much better over there. She's scared. She's paranoid.
Yeah.
She wants to get this over with. They're in bad territory.
Yeah.
Cindy. Where's Cindy?
With the stewardess.
Cindy! Cindy!
I mean, did they just take Cindy right now?
Apparently, she was just there.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
Whispers. They're here.
Oh, God.
This is what they've been living with.
I don't help you, want your money.
I need you to believe in me.
I do believe in
You don't. No one does. They think that I'm some kind of joke. You're just gonna leave me.
I will never leave you. I love you. And I believe you.
Oh. It's like, do you hear that too? Oh, he hears it.
Do you see him? Whoa! Whoa!
No, he's like, wait. He had to like process for a second there. Oh no. Oh hell no. No. Aww. Oh wow. You just shot the people you were trying to freak. Oh my god, this girl. Yeah, good luck being with them. Fuck.
That's not the best first impression.
Oh, you mean shooting without thinking? Yeah.
She was thinking, they just took Cindy. They're all around us. I mean, yeah, that's a gut shot. That's a shot right in the gut.
But also, isn't she the one that said, "Oh, you think one bullet in a gun is gonna stop them?"
Yeah, that's her logic. But like, she saw one coming at her, what she thought was one of them coming at her, running out of jungle screaming Walt. Yeah, that was abandoned. That's Shannon's story. That's what started her. Wait, is that the end or is there more? No. Because I remembered there being more.
Is there more after the credits?
No, they never do an after credits.
Mm.
Maybe I imagined it. Or maybe it's in another episode. So yeah. Yeah. So she was abandoned pretty much by everyone in her life. And that's why she's the way she is now. She had a promising career as a ballerina. Then her dad died her dad was driving in LA and got T-boned by an SUV, which we've seen before on this show.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, there was...
Jack's future wife was in a car accident. She hit a guy in a car.
Oh, she hit him?
And Jack made the choice to save her.
Oh.
The guy he didn't save was her father.
Wait, that means... I think he hit her.
No, she lost control and she hit a car. I think she was an SUV. He was like a smaller car. And they were both rushed to the hospital. I forget why she lost control. I think they said, but I don't remember.
Oh.
Anyway, doesn't matter. It wasn't necessarily her fault. She just lost control of her car. But because of Jack's choice, Shannon's life was pretty much ruined. There's a chance he could have saved her dad if he picked him. If he came in first, even. He would have been the first one he put his attention on. I don't think he chose, I'm going to choose the girl. She was the first one to come in. He started working on her. And the other guy was like, I'm still new. I don't know how to do this yet. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it happens.
And that's why you see Jack run by, because he's still working on his patient. St. Sebastian is the hospital that Jack works at. Yeah. Weird little connection there. We've seen Shannon's dad before. We've seen him die. We saw the beep while he was saving the other woman. Weird, huh? Another one of those weird connections. But yeah, because of that, her dad never set up a proper will. It was a living trust. And I guess he trusted his wife to, do what's right. But she's like, nah, I'm going to interpret this as she got to make it on her own. I'll give my son stuff, though. I'll give him a job. I'll help him out. But not her, not Shannon.
Yeah, so you could kind of say it was the mom's fault. Not necessarily the dad.
Yeah, I mean, the dad should have had proper will set. But we don't know. Maybe she could have pressured him not to do that or kept putting it off.
He wasn't old. So,
No,
he
that's
probably didn't think he was going to die soon.
Exactly. He didn't.
It was a very, very, sudden thing.
Yes, exactly.
So,
but for the wife to say, well, he never set up a trust, so he must have wanted me to have all the money, and my discretion is Shannon doesn't need any of it.
Right? None of it. And even though she's literally telling you, I got into this really prestigious school.
She hardcore does not believe in Shannon.
Yeah.
So it's dancing this year, but last year you said something about something else, and all you do all day is sleep. You're not going to work at this.
It's she kind of proved it just by getting that internship,
but she doesn't care or know any about it's a 1 in 1,000 chance. Yeah.
Man,
I don't believe that.
That's not work.
If you got in, then it's not that.
Right? It's not hard work.
Yeah. You're not running a business. You're dancing. It's ballet. It's one of the hardest, not only forms of dance, but industries of dance there is. And she got into a prestigious one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when Boone came asking for money, she this is for Shannon. I'm not. Yeah. But it also explains why later in life, Shannon constantly cons Boone. She mentioned a little bit that when that Boone got all the money and she didn't get anything. We see the source of that. She kind of transferred her hatred of the stepmom onto Boone because Boone went to work for her.
Yeah.
She saw that as an abandonment. And because Boone, while he wants her to follow her bliss, her dream, doesn't 100% believe she can do it. Boone always did kind of have I love Shannon. She's very capable, but she's Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Shannon's origin story we saw in this one. And yeah, Saeed saw Walt. So what does that mean? I mean, we still have the mystery. Why Wet Walt whisper?
Why Wet Walt?
Why Wet Walt whisper? Before it could have been explained. She's seeing things, or it's most out there. It's a psychic connection thing.
Yeah.
But Saeed also saw him.
Yeah.
So is he really there?
Yeah, I don't know.
And why he's still wet? I mean, it was raining at that point, but yeah.
I just want to know if Shannon dies. I mean, she's probably going to die, but she got shot in the gut.
Boone came back in a flashback.
Yeah.
We got to see him with his long vampire show hair. What show is that he's on?
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries. Yeah.
His hair actually, is more it's not as long. It's slicked back and stuff. It's not that.
Yeah, but it's longer than it was when he was on this show.
Yes, it is.
Although everyone has, except for Jack, has longer hair now.
Yeah.
I mean, between the the 2-part pilot and the 3rd episode, even though like a day passes or there's a single night between the 2 episodes, Sawyer's hair goes from here to here, and it stayed here since, you know, because there was a long time between filming the pilot and the next episode before they got officially picked up. I always think it's weird. You only see him with that length hair in the pilot, and then never again. And then it's long or longer, and it stays that length.
I guess you just kind of have to like retcon it a bit and be like, he always had that length there. Like it's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they do.
Not a big deal, yeah.
Yeah, because I think with the flashbacks of him getting arrested and kicked out of Australia, he has longer hair. But in the pilot, well, it's slicked back, so maybe.
Yeah, see, I didn't even really notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't unless you rewatch. And they're like, oh, Sawyer looks different because his hair is different. But that's a tangent. Yeah, we saw a taste of what the Tailies have gone through, which is you think you're good, and then Cindy's gone. What the hell?
Yeah.
She was right there.
Literally, she was there. And
we all looked away for a second to get Sawyer up, and then gone. And that's why they're paranoid. That's why they're scared all the time. They could have communicated it better to the new guys, but maybe they were hoping they wouldn't have to deal with it.
But I guess what I don't understand is like at that point, right? Like I know they were really paranoid about like a lot of her paranoia was like going through the jungle.
Yeah, their territory.
Yeah, and I completely understand now, right? Why she was like, so no, we need to go, right? Like
stopping and talking.
Like I get that. However, like I guess I didn't quite understand the like why she was so hesitant to tell like Michael, Jin, and Sawyer what had happened, because like if they already like talked and like they were like, oh yeah, it was a misunderstanding, you guys are like, you know, from the flight, and they had already confirmed that, like they already let them out of the pit. Like if you were going to be so paranoid about them, and like yeah, if you had Echo to track where the rest of them were and you could get there on your own, why even bring them out of the pit like in the first place?
I think they guided him a little bit in their description of where it is, combined let Echo know, okay, I think we can get there from here. But by that point they were already, you know, they have Michael. I think at that point when they get lost, I think is when they're like, okay, Echo from this point can definitely get on his own. But they didn't know about the others. They didn't know where they are. I'm sure they just Michael and Sawyer described more or less.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why didn't if they had already been talking about all of that, like I guess yeah, I don't really understand where that paranoia of them came from, because it's like if you know like the others, right? Like they work in the shadows, like yeah, like sometime like they can like capture you at any given point and you won't even know they're there. If they want to be found, they'll be found. Like they'll make themselves found. Like you don't find them, they find you, right? So like, and that was their whole thing. I mean, obviously Michael, Sawyer, and Jin are not that, because you found them, one, you captured them, two, and you already established that they're from the same flight that you were on.
Yeah, they knew stuff about the flight that only people on it can know.
So like, and like they're not capturing you. So like, because if something had happened like with Ethan, right, he like legit infiltrated their group and pretended to be one of them, but it doesn't sound like that happened to Ana Lucia's group. Like it just sounded like they just went whoosh, and then just like took everyone without them even seeing one of them, because
from what I understood, or from what I take from this experience, what I believe happened was at first they thought they were the others, found out they're not, found out there's a safer place. Yeah. Okay, great. We're going to prepare. We're going to go now. Yeah. I think at that point, maybe the assumption was, well, they said the others. They thought we were these people. They know the threat. Great, let's go. And then they get to the jungle where we can't talk. And then they start asking, why are we going? Like, don't talk now. But that still leaves, that's a little bit of, you have to make some disbelief that they wouldn't question things more earlier on.
But they did, like before Michael was even like, you need to tell me why. Like even Sawyer, like back when they were in the pit, they were just like, why? And she's like, shut the fuck up, let's go. And it's like even before they left their own camp, all of them were like, what the fuck? Why? Like,
I know, but they didn't
right?
like put their foot down and say, we're not showing you where
Well,
we
yeah,
are unless you tell us.
obviously, but, like-
Until they got to the jungle where, shut up.
Well, yeah, because
It's
at that
quiet
point,
here.
right at that point, you'd be fed up. Like, dude, like we're leading you to our safe camp, and you're not even fucking gonna tell us what's going on. Of course, like they're gonna get fed up.
Like I said, I think they assumed they knew the threat because they knew about it.
But you can assume that they don't if they're asking why from the beginning. Like nobody, if
that's
you
where
already,
the
like
spend
if you
belief
already,
a little happens.
that's why I'm like, I don't understand why she didn't tell them in the beginning, because it's like from the beginning they were asking and then they got fed up. It wasn't just like a one and like it wasn't just like Michael just like randomly asked why, like, and that was his first time. Like he's been asking you for like legit, like all three of them have been asking legit for like hours. Like, what the fuck is up with you guys? What the fuck? And then she's like, shut up, we need to go. No, I'm not telling you shit. And then finally they're like, fine, we're not moving then. And then she's like, you can stay. And then she has to bring them. But she's like, okay, fine, I'll tell you. It's like, you already know they're not from the others. Like, if anything, they should be more worried about you, since like somebody infiltrated their camp and pretended to like be one of them. Like
I said, I think it's just there was an era of you know about the people who are already on this island, then you know why do we gotta tell you? You should you haven't been going through all this.
That would be more believable if they had never asked. Like if like all three of them
I agree,
had shut up.
I agree that's where it falls apart, but it is what it is. That's what happened.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm just saying like that's like a critique. Like if you're gonna ask me to suspend my disbelief about something, you got to make it believable, like a little bit, like, you know. That's, I mean, because yeah, I can understand like obviously like her shooting Shannon. Yeah, like there's some random person like shouting she doesn't know how they look like. None of them really know how they look like. So yeah, like it's believable that they were just hearing whispering. Some random person comes shouting, running towards her, shouting Walt. Yeah, like okay, she's fucking scared. I get it. Like I can believe that, but like her just like consistently like shutting them down, like shutting down all of their questions and then saying like, we need to go. Like she's asking them to trust her with zero information on what the fuck happened and just like asking them to blindly trust her when it's clear that she does not trust them at all with any information, even though they already established like that, like they already established trust when she let them out of the pit.
Feels like
at least a little bit.
That's just the kind of person she is, I guess.
Like,
she doesn't trust anybody, and she's real stubborn and bullheaded, and that's who she is. Yeah. Other than that.
Yeah, anyway.
Anything else from this episode? Saeed and Shannon finally boned, and then she got shot. He made a whole tent.
I know, that was really sweet.
And yeah.
She's probably gonna die, yeah. I mean, a gut shot is...
It's hard to come back from.
Yeah.
Sawyer shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's infected, which is why he's dying.
Mm-hmm.
Gut shot at that range.
Yeah, I was pretty close too.
It's not looking great.
Mm-mm.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen next time?
She's gonna die. Probably.
Oh, Saeed is gonna be real.
I know, poor Saeed.
Not good towards these new characters.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, you done fucked up. I mean, I get it. I get her perspective, but it's like,
yeah, it's not a good look.
Yeah, not a very good first impression to be shooting the people you're trying to, get with,
Well, Let's find out.
Yeah.
We're going to end this episode so we can watch the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.